LNA spokesman General Al Mismari has claimed that LNA has repelled the attack of GNA on Al Watiya and Tarhona. Now, what is the situation around Al Watiya? In this video, I'll have a look at Al Watiya. Is there any truth behind this statement? What are on ground facts, viewers? Firstly, viewers, Al Watiya, before laying siege to Al Watiya, GNA forces, they had captured several key areas, towns and cities between Tripoli and Tunisian border along Libyan coasts. And these territories included key towns and cities like Sarman, Sabrata, Al Ajilat, Al Isa, Al Jumail, Rigdalin, and then Zaltan. So these areas were first captured by GNA. After that, GNA laid siege to Al Watiya. Viewers, when GNA was capturing these areas, fighters from these areas, they were fleeing those areas and going to Al Watiya. And GNA had not foreseen this movement of fighters, I think, because this capturing of so many areas, thousands of square kilometers of area, it was a bit of a surprise for everyone, I think. So that is why they could not foresee, they could not plan how to stop this movement of fighters from these key areas to Al Watiya. These fighters, they reached Al Watiya, they managed to regroup there. Then viewers, when GNA started siege of Al Watiya, interestingly, GNA did not go for heavy air strikes on Al Watiya. Land siege was there, but no heavy air strikes by GNA on Al Watiya. What is the reason behind that? I mean, in all the offensive of GNA, air power is the most important factor. But here on Al Watiya, heavy air strikes were avoided in the beginning. Because there are two possible explanations. Firstly, we can say that GNA, they were confident that they can easily storm this base. That is why they did not go for heavy air strikes. Second explanation, viewers, it is based on some reports which are unconfirmed reports. Though a Tunisian member of parliament and some journalists in Turkey, they have spoken about these reports. According to these reports, viewers, there were some high-ranking Russian, French, and Emirati officials in Al Watiya Airbase. That is why GNA avoided heavy air strikes on Al Watiya, because had some high-ranking officials of other countries been killed in these strikes, there could have been confrontation between Turkey and other countries which are supporting Khalifa Haftar. So that is why large-scale, indiscriminate, heavy strikes on Al Watiya, they did not occur in the beginning, and that is why LNA got some time to regroup and reorganize. That was the crucial time, viewers, I think, because after that they managed to hold on to this Al Watiya airbase. In fact, the day before yesterday, we saw that LNA came out of Al Watiya and they tried to capture an area 19 kilometers to the north of this base, and this area is called Al Aqrabiah. And according to some reports, they captured this area, Al Aqrabiah, though GNA is claiming that they have retaken this area from LNA. But LNA has successfully, partially broken the siege. So that shows that they are gradually becoming stronger here. But what does it mean, viewers? Can we say, as claimed by Al Mismari, that this offensive of GNA has failed? Well, we cannot say that this offensive of GNA to take Al Watiya has completely failed. Though we can say that GNA could not strike decisive blows to LNA at Al Watiya, but partial siege is still going on, and GNA is trying to capture this airbase. What happens in future, it remains to be seen. So far we can say that LNA has managed to hold on to this Al Watiya airbase because GNA could not strike some heavy and decisive blows. But in the coming days, we'll see how things develop, viewers. Thanks for watching.